Hello and welcome to the Queen Diva YouTube channel. I'm Queen Diva, and today I'm going to talk about my PhD journey. I am on an amazing ride studying towards my PhD in education at National University. And today I got my grade. I apologize for not doing updates leading up to this point for course number 6. It's been a big hectic. This year has really been hectic from June to now. And I did complete course number 6 and I got my grade today. I got a 99.2. Yes, a 99.2. And that's only because for two different assignments, one assignment I got a 9.8 because the perfect score is a 10. And then another assignment I got a 9.5. And the rest of my assignments I got 100s. And by the time, you get to the end and tallied it up, he was not going to give me that 0.80%. Listen, I learned when to fight my battles, and this ain't the time to fight. So I still got an A. I ain't mad at that. Just a little annoyed, but I ain't mad. I start my next class, course number 7, on Monday, August 11th, and I am having a blast. I really am having a blast. I didn't think I would enjoy this so much. There's times where it's a little tedious. I can't lie. It's a little tedious. And that's only because you have to read a lot. You got to read a lot of articles and blogs and watch movies and different, not movies, but videos and things like that. And it's a lot of big words, a lot of terminology that fits the field that I'm in. I just didn't realize it was so detailed. I really, truthfully, I didn't know what I was getting into. I knew that the only thing I know is that I love to teach. I love to share ideas and wisdom and knowledge and to see the light come on when people receive what I'm teaching. I love that. I know that a lot of people don't, they don't like the idea of teaching. They don't like standing in front of a classroom. And a lot of times it's because they're afraid of public speaking and being in front of people. But I really do love being in front and sharing, something that they don't know about or maybe just a little bit about. And I'm sharing information that'll just widen their imagination and get them excited to do more things. I would like to be a professor. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I wanted to be, and still do, want to be a professor at a university. Now, lately, I've been thinking about either starting my own performing and visual arts center and school, and also I've been thinking about being a president of a college or university. I don't know, something about that just sounds intriguing, right? Does this sound intriguing? I have a lot of years of experience being in a classroom and working with youth and young adults and teaching. The only thing I don't have a whole lot of experience in is development, which is fundraising, and and that's a big component because as a president of a university, you have to help bring in money. You have to help not only bring in money from corporations and philanthropists, but alumni. And a lot of times, we're just not taught. We're just not taught why it's important to give back and why it's important to teach others to give back to the alma mater that helped mold us to who we are and what we are today. So I've been thinking about it a lot and doing my research on it. And being in this PhD program just really just empowers me with such great information that I know in the long run it's going to just all level out. It's going to all level out, and I'm going to use every drip drop of information and experiences, because I already promised myself when I was telling one of my BFFs, I said, listen, when I become a professor, I am not going to nickel and dime my students. To me, I think that's just the most annoying thing that you can do as a professor. And I do understand there are some professors who just don't believe in giving you a 100. It's just in their DNA. They just refuse, no matter how great your paper is, no matter how perfect you lined it up, and all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed and italicized and bold face and whatever. They just refuse to give you a 100. And I don't think that's right. If someone gives you 100 effort and you're nitpicking because of not having something italicized, or you don't have too much spacing, really, you can just tell that person and make sure that they're mindful about it the next time. But no, not with some of the teachers that I. They want to nitpick and nickel and dime your grades, and that's just ridiculous. So that's one thing I definitely have learned. There's some other things too, but I am really make sure I'm paying attention to when a student gives their best, and you're looking to find something to get a mark taken out. That's a problem. To me, that's a problem. So, but it's all good. I got my 99.2 on my course, and I'm excited about the next course. I have a teacher that I had before, and I enjoyed her, and so I'm looking forward to her being my teacher again. And this whole year is really about me learning about curriculum and teaching, because that's my specialty that I decided I wanted to do. And then all of next year, I'll be working on my dissertation. This is just going so fast. I just really didn't realize, and I'm doing online. And so basically, I'm teaching myself, and my professors are mentoring me through the process, because we don't have class, we don't meet, we don't have office hours. They make it available, but if you don't have any questions, you don't have to meet with them. I give my assignments already ahead of time in the portal. Oh, I'm going to National University, and I'm also a student referral. So if you are interested in going back to school, whether it's undergrad or grad, I highly recommend, 10 out of 10, to consider going to National University. And if you would, use my referral, my student referral, and use that to take you to the portal and look through. Look through. We have a lot of opportunities for you to learn, to grow, whether it's in class or the lecture series that they have. And they have a whole lot of amazing opportunities to stay on course, stay on track. Tutors, the reference center with the librarians are 100%, exactly on point on what you need. You can see I can't stop smiling. I really do enjoy this program because I set the pace. You know, they give me the dates when things are due, but it's up to me to be disciplined and have my work done. Some teachers are sticklers about having things on time. Some will work with you, as long as you give them a heads up. Because, life be lifing. And sometimes things happen at home with the kids, family, work, your own health. So, but there are some who are just sticklers about you must turn it in by 11:59 p.m., dot, dot, dot. But then there's others who are like, you know what? We know life happens. We know natural disasters happen and that thing, whatever. And just let me know. And that's the kind of professor that I definitely want to be. I'm doing all this because I want to be a professor one day. But ultimately, it's either president of university or college or my own performing arts center in school. So we'll see. I will definitely check in. Plan to check in a little bit more often. But don't hold me to it because, it might get a little intense as the PhD program progresses. So if you like what you're watching, please click the like button and share with someone who may be interested in going back to school, whether it's undergrad or grad. And follow me. I love to grow my audience and let other people know what I'm doing. National University online program is amazing. And like I said, every class starts on Monday. Your assignments are due on Sunday, and you have the whole week to work it out. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Talk to you soon.